it's EchoBear, and today I want to review an app for you guys. It's called Perfect Square. Now before we get into talking about the game and all that stuff, let's get to the serious stuff. So Perfect Square is made by Boombit Incorporated. Download Perfect Square and prepare yourself for hours of total fun and addiction. Perfect Square will most likely take over your life. Fit the square into your platform so it's aligned perfectly. Touch it to grow and release it and let it fall. It may sound simple, but this one-touch game takes super precision and timing to master it. So that pretty much described it really well. This game is really simple. You have a square at the top that's angled so you can't see exactly where it's gonna land once it twists and falls. And you have to try to get it into these different alternating size platforms to move through the levels. The way the level system is set up, that say you're on level 10, you have to drop 10 squares perfectly in a row to get past. And I mean not as perfect as in every little inch has to be filled perfectly, but just filled in so it's not sitting over the top line or doesn't fall into the abyss. There's also when you do get perfect squares, is when it's so close to being absolutely perfect that it just slides in there and you can't see any white space between the walls and your square. As far as I've seen, that doesn't add any bonus. It's just kind of a woohoo, I did it kind of thing to it. The game is really pleasing aesthetically. It's just very simple. The square and the walls and environment are all very simple one color things. The background is usually one color, the walls and the square are always white. As far as I've seen, unless that changes in the higher levels, which I'm not at yet, so I haven't seen that, so I can't give an accurate estimate, but from what I've seen, it's this. It kind of seems like it would be hard to figure out when the timing is to drop the squares, in general, just to progress through the game. But it's a very consistent rate of growth for the square every single time you tap it. So it's hard at the beginning, but it is a masterable skill. It's not overly impossible, but it is hard. So yeah, there's really not much else to talk about with this game. It's just really simple and kind of a lot of fun. So I'm gonna give it about a 6 out of 10. It's not super it doesn't hold your focus for a super long amount of time, but it is still fun, and I can see where people who are just really determined and want to progress through these types of games would really enjoy them. But for me, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10, so that's my opinion. You guys can go out and try it for yourselves and make your own opinions. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and comment down below, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye! Take on me, take on me.